Hi! Today for my main course dish I'm gonna make a Mexican recipe that is called flautas. Flautas, the translation is flute, and like I mentioned before, I'm from a Mexican background, so I was thinking that it would be a very good idea to share an authentic Mexican recipe with all of you. So I'm going to start by describing the ingredients, and this recipe is made out of two parts. First, I want to tell you the type of salsa that it's going to make, which is going to be an avocado salsa. You're going to use one avocado, half of a Philadelphia cream cheese, like a third of a cup of cilantro, and I'll say just a little piece of onion, and this is just to give flavor to the sauce. If you don't like onions, you don't have to put it. This is just optional. Also, another option is to spice it up with a little bit of jalapenos. You can use like a little piece of the jalapeno or the whole jalapeno. It depends if you can tolerate spicy food. Or don't use it at all. Still, it's going to be really tasty because of the cilantro and the avocado. Okay, so you're also going to use 2 chicken breasts, and this is for 4 servings. And you're going to use corn tortillas. And I have mentioned this before in another recipe I videotaped. You have to use corn tortillas. And the reason why is this is for another reason different than the other one. We're going to deep fry this flautas. If you use flour tortillas, they're going to be, it's like you're going to be making like a big egg roll, but really thick. Corn tortillas have this characteristic that they get really crispy when they are deep fried. That's why you have these Doritos or Tostitos or any type of corn chips. So that's why it's very important to use corn tortillas. Where you can find corn tortillas? Well, I found these ones in No Frills, and I live in Toronto, but I know No Frills is part also of Loblaws. You can find these ones in Loblaws too, sometimes even in Walmart. So I'll say in any large city in Canada you will be able to find corn tortillas. And if you go to the Latin American market, or the like for example here in Toronto, Kensington market, you will find these tortillas for sure. So I'm going to start by describing what are you going to do. Hi. So I'm going to explain how to make the avocado salsa. You're going to put everything on the food processor. The avocado, the Philadelphia cream cheese, the onions, the cilantro, and the jalapeno in case you want to spice it up. But like I mentioned, you don't have to use it. And you're going to put a little, like maybe a third of a cup of water or milk to like make it runny. So just make sure, I don't know exactly if it's 1/3 of a cup, but just make sure they will have this consistency. So start with a little bit of water and just start adding it up until you see that the consistency looks like this. Hi, so now I'm going to explain how to make the flautas. And one thing I forgot to mention, because I assume you already knew because I mentioned this in my previous video, but I should say you have to boil the chicken, then shred it like this. So what you're going to do is going to be similar to the enchiladas. You're going to fill out the tortilla, then you're going to roll it, and then you're going to use a toothpick that you're going to remove once it's fried. The reason why this is called flautas, which is a translation, it means like a flute, like the instrument. That's why they call them flautas. Okay, so now a serving, like same as the enchiladas, will be 3 of these tortillas stuffed with chicken. I guess this is too much. Okay, so you roll it and you put a toothpick. That you just make sure you remove the toothpick, because otherwise it can get, you don't want to be eating wood in your food. So now what you're going to do, so you're going to put a little bit of oil on a pan, and my oil is too hot right now, it doesn't have to be that hot, and you're going to put it like this. I would say if you have a deep fryer, this will be faster, But I don't have a deep fryer because I mean it's not the super healthy thing to have. But I mean, just as a tip, if you happen to have a deep fryer, you can just put the enchiladas there and then just go in and out, and they're gonna be ready right away. So we're gonna do this until it's crispy. Hi. So this is the final presentation for the flautas. So you put them on the plate like this, and then you put the avocado salsa on top. You can put also the salsa on the side and just dip it in. It's up to you. And then you can put a salad with lettuce and tomatoes. A little bit of olive oil if you want. And why not some lime juice? Coming from Mexico. This limes they don't have too many juice. But anyway, that was just a suggestion. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this. This is really good, and like I mentioned, you don't have to use a jalapeno pepper if you don't like spicy food. This is really, really yummy. I hope you enjoy it.